Right, good morning all. So we're moving ahead, Surah 47, right? Surah 47, verse 19. So, know, right? Know that there is no deity except Allah, no God except Allah, and ask forgiveness for your sin, right? Your sin. Your sin is worshipping any other deity, any other idol, right? One of your sins, right? One of your sins in terms of religious sin, religious shirk, right? Or sin within the religious community, right? Shirk or sin within the religious community, right? Is bowing to or worshipping, right? Any other form of being, entity, so forth, right? Other than Allah itself, right? So ask forgiveness for your sin and for the believing man and unbelieving woman, right? And Allah knows your movement and your resting place, right? So last night was Shivratri, so on, right? Shiva is a force of the universe, is not the creator itself, right? Shiva, right, is a universal force, right? A universal force, an entity, right? An entity, right? Often referred to as destroyer, but that's a misconception too, right? Shiva is also healer and destroyer as well. Destroyer, when I say destroyer, I mean destroyer of evil, right? But this is one entity within the universe, right? It is not God, right? It is an attribute of God, right? Not God itself, right? So you don't bow to attributes of God, right? God is larger than that, right? God is larger than that. God is neither this nor that, right? God is larger than the image, the idol, right? So, right? So it's a kind of trippy concept because when you say the word Shiva, it's still associated with the idol, right? And that's why in Islam they say that the highest name of God is Allah. Because when they say Allah, you don't really associate Allah with any form or any deity or any idol, right? You walk past all the human and the idols on earth and the humans, right? And the teachers and the spiritual teachers, right? And you go and you connect directly to, by reading the Quran, you connect directly to Allah, right? Which is the source. Allah is the source, right? The source of creation, the source of dissolution when the time is right, and the sustainer as well, right? So when you say the names of these idols, you automatically have an image in your head, right? But when you say Allah, right, there's no image that comes to mind, right? But the unseen, right? So we encourage everyone again, right? Of course, this is nothing forced. This is just, hey, how much ever if a million person on earth come and teach this message, then it will eventually reach all the people on earth, right? So that's what we're trying to do. So God's will, we continue this conversation on monotheism tomorrow.